Chicago, the third largest city in the United States, home to 2.7 million people. The surrounding suburbs and other counties make up what is informally called Chicagoland. I was born downtown, but grew up with my siblings in the suburbs south of the Windy City. Halloween has always been my favorite holiday and a huge part of how I grew up here and learned about this unique part of not only the state of Illinois, but the country as a whole. Let me tell you about the traditions, culture, and history of the most wonderful time of the year, Halloween season. This is Growing Up Scary, Chicagoland. As the summer draws to a close and children prepare for the start of the school year, the days get colder and shorter as temporary Halloween stores pop up all across the country, marking the start of the spookiest season. In 2020, it was estimated more than 148 million Americans would be celebrating Halloween. 53% would be decorating, and 46% would be carving a pumpkin. The average consumer for 2020 was estimated to spend $92.12.
How much would you estimate that our family spends on Halloween per year? As in decorations, pumpkins, costumes, candy, and literally everything else.
Well, considering it is the most prized and prominent holiday in this house, I'd say about 350. About that, 350, 400.
Do you know what the average is for a household?
I do not know.
It's about $92.
Oh! I mean, I might be overestimating, but that's just a guess.
For those obsessed with the spooky season, decorations are absolutely essential for a celebration and a display of pride. There are a handful of people that devote themselves and their houses to the thrill of the haunt, attracting thousands of people to their homemade displays every year. In the Chicagoland area, if you want to find some free and amazing haunts and yard displays, your best tool is hauntedillinois.com. Hauntedillinois.com is an online community of Illinois and Northern Indiana residents that advertise and invite people to their yards and Halloween events. Most places on the website tend to center around the Chicagoland neighborhoods, and although large pay-to-enter events take center stage to the website's homepage, there are hundreds of neighborhood yard displays to choose from.
Do you remember the first time our family heard of hauntedillinois.com? And what is your earliest memory of it?
I do remember the colors of the black, the early 2000s oh my gosh. But I do remember logging on when I was about 9 or 10 and like writing down all the houses near us because I wanted to go see them.
If you were to describe Halloween and how people decorate in this area, in Chicagoland in general, in one word, what would that word be and why?
I'd have to say eccentric.
Eccentric, okay.
Over the top, eccentric. People use lights, gore, mannequins, everything you can find.
I would definitely say crafty.
Crafty, yeah, that's true.
Crafty.
Yeah, we've definitely seen our DIY decorations in the past.
Too many.
Too many.
Boxes.
Just box people.
Although home decor is something that can be found in variations across the country, Chicago has more than one thing that is strictly unique to the area. Since 1970, Chicagoland television has been haunted by the Emmy-winning host of classic horror, Svengoolie, and his successor since 1979, the son of Svengoolie. Once a week, the Svengoolie show presents classic black and white horror films dating back to the 1931 Dracula. With his top hat, rubber chicken, and skit comedy, Svengoolie is a Chicago cult favorite for the generation that grew up with him. He has won 3 Chicago Emmys, had an exclusive crossover with DC Comics, and is a consistent winner of Best Horror Host in the Rondo Hatton Classic Horror Awards.
What's your earliest memory of Svengoolie?
Oh gosh, that takes me back. I do remember specifically his voice and also watching it on Grandma Judy's TV.
Small.
Oh yeah, the one in her room, the small one.
Small.
And he'd play, oh my gosh, what was he playing? It was either The Birds or Frankenstein. It was black and white, but most of them are.
Yeah, it's all classic horror.
Yeah. And the chicken. I remember the chicken. We met him.
Yes, we met him.
He signed a skull.
Yeah, we have that.
Oh.
Wait, I'm in a Party City.
It was at Party City.
It was at Party City in Orland.
In Orland?
In Orland.
Why didn't we get a rubber chicken?
I think Colin got a rubber chicken. We got a skull.
Ah, I understand.
Aside from TV hosts and wild yard displays, Chicagoland's horror culture also takes inspiration from its history of ghosts that haunt the streets and cemeteries, infamous internationally known serial killers, primarily John Wayne Gacy, and folklore passed down from the days of the Great Chicago Fire. Although I wasn't able to cover all these intriguing topics within this video, I hope I have sparked your curiosity into this amazing subculture and holiday, and got to see a bit of how my sister and I grew up scary in Chicagoland.